Hello, I'm DelusionDispeller, and I am back to do the final part of my video. I had to come in the house because it is starting to rain. Hopefully we won't have a noisy thunderstorm or something going on. Okay, we did the do not. Do not expect this, do not assume this, or whatever. Now we're going to do the do's. They're a little bit longer of a list, but it's kind of almost a do not at the same time. Do expect a narcissist to blame you for the things he or she is guilty of. Do expect a narcissist to drudge up the past when confronted. Do expect a narcissist to make no sense in conversations, especially if they are heated ones. Do expect a narcissist to go off on tangents that have nothing to do with what you're discussing. Do expect a narcissist to have temper tantrums like a 5- or 6-year-old might. Do expect the narcissist to ignore you and shun you. And also withdrawing affection. That's another one they're good at. They will reward you with affection, or they'll withhold it from you as they see fit. Do expect the narcissist to become enraged, even if he or she even suspects that they've displeased or disappointed you. That's usually in the idealistic phase in the beginning. Do expect the narcissist to switch from victim or martyr to hero or wonderful partner at any given moment. Do expect any point to be exaggerated by the narcissist, especially when it comes to them blaming you for something. They like to trump up charges, in other words, against you. Do expect the narcissist to zone out in the middle of a conversation, but then claim that they heard everything that you said, but they won't have a clue as to what you just said when you ask them. Do expect a narcissist to want to move on as if nothing ever happened right after you have a fight or an argument. This does not indicate sorrow on their part or forgiveness. It's a saving face tactic, so they don't have to talk about the thing that made them start feeling guilty. Do expect the narcissist to believe and or say that he or she deserves whatever they want. That's entitlement. Do expect the narcissist to have others on the side that he or she may even flirt with or spend time with right in front of you while they're supposed to be giving you attention. A lot of times I hear about this happening at parties where the narcissist will get up and leave their significant other and go flirt with another girl or a guy or whatever. In my case, it happened when I was trying to form a tight friendship with the narcissistic minister / best friend, and I'm a very physically demonstrative person, so I hug people I care about. Well, I wanted a hug from her, and she hugged everybody around me except me, purposely, right in front of me. And she'd look at me out the corner of her eye to see how it was affecting me, and she knew it was wounding me. I was with her for 6 weeks, away from my own family and my own little kids. We were all a very huggy family at the time. And she knew that I was like that, and she purposely withheld the affection from me, but gave it to her children in front of me and everybody else that she met. Okay. Do expect a narcissist to claim some extra powers of some sort, such as religious favoritism of the gods, or a guru status, or a special one-on-one connection with God that only they possess. Now, on the flip side, the narcissist can also tell you they don't like attention. They like to stay out of the limelight. They like to be in the background. Trust me. They may be more avoidant somewhat on the surface, but they need the narcissistic supply, whether they're out in front in the media and in the limelight, or whether they're laid back and in the background. Do expect narcissists to be the narcissist's little secret, or to feel like they have a secret all the time from you. There's always this feeling when you're with a narcissist like there's something they're not telling you, or something going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. There's always this, and then you feel guilty because you're feeling suspicious, going, man, I don't trust this person. I'm supposed to love them. I'm some partner I am. I don't even trust them. But it's not you. It's them. Do expect the narcissist to contradict him or herself a lot. A lot of indiscrepancies in their stories all the time. Do expect them to be stingy. Expect them to eat in front of you. Expect them to, as I said, deprive you of affection and of attention. Expect them to also not pay the bills on time. They're real good about that one, especially if it means that they can control you or keep you in some way. Do expect them to have odd eating habits. work habits, and mannerisms. Some of them have eating disorders. Some of them eat weird things, like they have odd cravings and addictions and things like that. Do expect them to have a distorted sense of time. I read something somewhere that said if you look at them and they look really young, that just proves that they have not gone through the hardships of life that normal people do, because they're so grandiose and elitist that they don't get their hands dirty very much. Do expect the narcissist to make nasty comments that when you laugh at them, they become angry, because they were really totally serious about that little dig that they made at you. They weren't joking. Do expect a narcissist to be pessimistic and self-deprecating. They're great at playing the martyr role, putting themselves down. No matter how many times you tell them they look wonderful in that hat. Oh, well, I should have kept my old hairstyle. It doesn't look right on me. I should wear makeup. I should change my makeup. I should, if only I was a little thinner. If only I had more weight on me. There's always something. It's always self-deprecating, always a comment against themselves or against the world or whatever. They're negative people. Do expect the narcissist to justify his or her actions by claiming, I heard it on the radio, or so-and-so said it, or I learned this as a child, or I learned it in school. And they'll try to justify that what they said had to be right because they heard it somewhere or read it somewhere. Do expect the narcissist to constantly try to one-up you. He's always trying to prove that he's better. Very competitive people. Do expect tactless comments and the narcissist saying, can't you even take a joke? You're so touchy. But somehow you knew they were not joking. Do expect to receive odd gifts or things that the narcissist thinks you should like, or things that they like, but don't expect the narcissist to buy you things unless it's to seduce you into their web. Do expect comments such as, oh, it's not you, it's me. Or, you are so right, I don't deserve you. Or, I don't know why you stay with me since I make you so miserable. I wouldn't stay with me. That's a real popular one. I've already told you about the after all I've done for you type of thing they say too. Do realize that the narcissist is very well programmed for years and years, trained in these types of behaviors, and that there is a reason that they are supposedly never understood by other people, that nobody ever stayed with them, that they've always had relationship problems, that they're just not a people person normally except with you, that they can't figure out why everyone always leaves them and gives up on them. There's a reason for that. You're about to find out, unfortunately, if you stay with them much longer. Do know that a narcissist will do almost anything to avoid someone ever seeing the wounded self or knowing that there ever was one within. Do expect the narcissist to be restless very quickly and to need to be entertained and kept engaged often. Do be aware that the narcissist mask will eventually come off, and when it does, he or she will go into a panic, go into rages, and do anything to avoid you knowing that they are phony. Do expect to break up and get back together quite frequently with the narcissist over and over again, because the narcissist will be good, he'll apologize or she'll apologize for a while and then go right back to the false self as soon as it's safe to do so and they have you back as their supply source. Do expect the narcissist to constantly ask if you still love them, even after you've had a fight, well, especially after you've had a fight, I should say, after some of the most vicious behaviors. You still love me, don't you? We're still going to be a couple, right? You still want to be with me, that kind of stuff. If you have to keep constantly telling somebody that and reassuring them, then they need to go for some therapy, because that's not healthy. You shouldn't have to constantly reassure somebody like that. They're not children, they're adults, hopefully. But narcissists are not adults. They're adults with children's minds, adult bodies. Do expect competition, and then the narcissist accusing you of being competitive, or other people of being competitive and wanting what they want. Do expect the narcissist to cheat or create his or her own rules and then accuse other people of cheating. Do expect lies and cover-ups from the narcissist. They're very good at that. And lastly, do expect to meet your own needs, unless you consider abuse and neglect and deflection and projection and grandiose thinking and promises never being kept and all the things that they do to you, unless you you embrace those things and consider those things to meet your needs. Or if you are sadomasochistic and enjoy pain of various kinds. Because I can guarantee you the narcissist can offer and will deliver every time. Thanks for watching. Bye.